In this movie, we're going to have some fun. We're going to combine some different techniques together. In particular, we're going to take a look at how we can use hue saturation in combination with blend modes, as well as some other techniques to add a little bit of a glow or diffusion or a little bit of blur. We'll also add a bit of noise to this photograph. We'll be working on this in the next few movies. All right. Well, for starters, we have this photograph that I really enjoy. I think this one is a fun one. I captured this on a surf trip down in Mexico. And, I got to tell you, the experience being up on top of this huge sand dune was so much better than the photograph. But I love this photograph. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off by creating a little bit of this bleached effect. Now, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go to our hue saturation presets, and we're going to scroll down until we find sepia and click on that. Now, that's going to be a pretty good starting point. It's not perfect, but it's a good starting point. Now, all this is a hue saturation adjustment where colorize has been turned on. Now, I don't quite like that brown, so I'm going to make it a little bit more red and also a little bit less saturated. Now, next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this layer and I'm going to change its blend mode to soft light. So I'll go ahead and choose a blend mode of soft light. Now, when I do that, I all of a sudden have this really interesting contrast and a little bit of a bleached out effect. Well, let's take that bleached out effect even further. We'll click on our adjustment layer icon and choose hue saturation. And here, we're going to go into the reds and the yellows. I'll go into the yellows first. I'm going to remove some of those yellows. I'll then go into those reds, and I'm going to remove some of those reds. Just bring those down. Now, let's zoom in a little bit so you can actually see what's happening here. Double-click the Adjustments tab. Here's our overall before and then after. Really interesting. Here's the before and after with the removing of those reds and yellows, and here's that contrast layer. Now, of course, we can go into this contrast layer and lower the opacity a bit, and I'm going to go ahead and do that just to bring that back a little bit there. So I have this nice bleached type of an effect. Okay, well, let's zoom out and see how our tone and color is doing. You know what? I think we're going in a pretty good direction. Stage 1 is now complete, and we'll continue to work on this image in the next movie.